Good afternoon, everyone. We are back for practice 3. Hopefully it's working. Are we working? Okay. Let's check, make sure everything is working properly. I think we are. Give me a sec. Yes, we are back. How are we? What's going on, folks? All right. So, give me one sec. Oh, there we go. The 110th running of the Indy 500. There we are. Okay. Yeah, a lot happening. Lots of good stuff happening today. Okay. We have everything set up. Yes, we do. Okay. So, how are we all doing? How are we feeling today? Are we feeling good? Are we feeling happy? Practice 3, we're seeing a lot more qualifying runs today. So we are seeing a little bit more pace. And you can tell on the screen right now, you know, we have kind of that, a lot of toe speeds again. Not quite yesterday's speeds when it comes to what Connor Daly did with the 228, but very similar to it, 227.3. But yeah, a lot of running, a lot of nice running, and yeah, very excited to see the last couple of hours dwindle down so that we can get a much better idea of what to expect tomorrow, because it's Fast Friday tomorrow, and Fast Friday is going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be all cars on boost mode. So right now, all these speeds, imagine adding 8 to 10 more miles to those. And yeah, I think this is going to be phenomenal. So yeah, very, very pumped to see that. But yeah, today's running, a lot of clean running, a lot of good stuff. Everyone's in pits right now, apart from David Malukas. But yeah, Carl Kirkwood currently there, just showing Carl Kirkwood. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Who else we got? Got a few more folks. So, what are we feeling in terms of today? Have you guys been following, any of you, the entire session? Okay, let's start with a poll. Based on what you guys are seeing right now. Where is it? Oh, there you are. Let's start a poll. The question is, who do you think is hiding the most speed before Fast Friday? So let's... We've got the big teams already. So Penske, Ganassi, Andretti, perhaps. How about we do something a little bit different? We've got David Malukas running right now on track, and Marcus Ericsson has just joined him right now. Those are the only 2 active drivers. And then let's start with... Yeah, that's the poll for now. Let's have at it. Anyone who's joining in, I know it's 4 p.m. on a Thursday. Folks are probably just about to start wrapping up work. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you all. get the folks coming in. Super excited for having you all here. We're in practice 3 of 7, but then we only have 2 practice sessions. This one and tomorrow, and then the one on Friday, just before qualifying. So it's going to be phenomenal. We're getting towards that part where guys are pushing their cars to the limit, and we've seen a couple of twitches. Willpower, Alex Rossi, those are the 2 big ones, I would say. And it's so close. Like it's very close, because we've had no incidents, but every single day it's almost as if we are going towards the inevitable where we are going to see something. So yeah, the question is, who's hiding the most speed before Fast Friday? Now, this is just for the big teams. Is it Penske? Is it Ganassi? Is it Andretti? Or is it McLaren? Do you know what? I really think... oh, there we go. Someone said Penske. There you go. I was just going to say Penske as well. Yeah, me too, buddy. Because when Georgia Hennebury asked Joseph Newgarden this morning, how's the car feeling? He just goes, it's feeling okay. So, yeah. I think it's phenomenal. All right. So let's see some votes coming in. The reason I'm saying Penske is because, yeah, as I said, Joseph Newgarden is, literally keeping the vibes just on check. So is Scott McLaughlin. And Scotty Mack right now is, where is he? Scotty Mack. Where's Scotty Mack? Scotty Mack. There he is. I've been hovering on him. P11. But he, again, they're building it. So some key things that have happened today. Hopefully we can get some nice images on. There we go. Hopefully we can find some stuff for what's happened today on X. Give you a bit of an idea. My 500 picks. That's Marco Andretti. Wow. Connor Daly, David Malukas, Alex Palou. Also good shots. Rasmussen, if he finishes. Newgarden, Dixon, Pato, always good. Brian, Kirkwood combo. Like the weatherman, I'm picking a quarter of the grid. It may rain, it may not. Fair enough. Fair play. Oh my god, what on earth? Anyway, so now let me show you. Yeah, Pato Watts had the fastest time today, 2:27.3. We've had folks Castro Neves, Armstrong, Rosenquist, the 3 Maya Shankars. Pretty decent, to be fair. But the big one for Castro Neves, I would say, is curtailed problems on day 1 of practice, day 2 of practice. Today, though, looking all right. Looking very sharp. Looking good. And do you know what? Not complaining. P2 again. Rossi, P5 right now, but he had to have an engine change right at the end of yesterday. So Rossi, first person to come out today, along with Marcus Armstrong, and then put in a pretty decent number of laps, to be fair, and he's done a pretty good job of putting it at P5. A lot more. I think he's done the most number of laps. I don't think you can see it on screen right now, but 68 laps today. I think 240 plus laps overall. So he's been on a absolute rampage when it comes to mileage and just making sure that he's ready with that new engine going into Fast Friday tomorrow, where those engines are going to get pushed a lot more, and then going into Saturday and Sunday as well. Stingray Rob came out, did a pretty decent job, right up there in the speed charts. Grosjean, Dixon, Carpenter as well had to do a lot of. He had an engine change, car wasn't feeling right, came back in, got a few things changed in terms of setup. Now he's feeling good. So yeah, there you go. P9, which is great. VK P10. And the rest, I think, have just been practicing various things all the way. We saw a lot of race running this afternoon for some weird reason, where everyone was thinking, because Scotty Mac was basically thinking, hey, we need some time. We need to just go out and into clear air and do some quali sims. But there was so much traffic out there that it was so delayed before they went out. But nonetheless, 224.9. So pretty decent. And also, Will Buxton and Townsend Bell are absolutely... They've been such jokes. They're talking about fashion. They're talking about DRS. I don't know what they're doing. Oh. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go to Twitter, see what's going on. What's the price of an INDYCAR race worn helmet? Okay, so this is his race code. Okay. I wish I could show you this, but look at that. What are they doing? They've just gone black and white, retro, taking the Mickey out of Will Buxton's outfit. Oh my word. Anyway, okay, this is Alex Palou's P5 INDYCAR. Okay. Wait a second. What's going on here? So, black line helmet, that's race code. Used by Alex Palou at the Sansio Grand Prix, May 9th. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, qualified P1, finished P5. Okay. Ah, so that's his... Okay, gotcha. Yes. I love Marcus Ericsson's brand new helmet for the Indy 500. This thing is essentially for mental health. He's partnered with DKY Foundation. Yeah, as he says, he wants to use his platform to get rid of the stigma around mental health issues. And it's a very beautiful. Let me see if I can find it. Hopefully we can find. But yeah, okay, there we go. Synchronized move-in. We saw a lot of nice move-in. And Pato Ward, something I've learned recently is it is so hard for Pato Ward, for anyone to drive Pato Ward's car, because he has a very loose rear end, which means you'll see he has to be very precise on his steering input because the car just it's so loose. Wow. Max Verstappen doing his thing. We know. There he is. Look at that helmet. Oh, that's not the one. That's yesterday's. Okay. Let me try and find Marcus's helmet. Whoa, Rasmussen. Sketch factors rising. There we go. Look at this beauty. You have the Brickyard over here. Bauhaus, his sponsor since childhood. The beautiful yellow, love it. And then you have Marcus in like this cool, like gradient blue into white. Phenomenal. The number 28. And got dominoes in there as well. Love a nice dominoes. Oh, we've had some votes come in. Okay, what are we saying? Penske. 3 votes in. Penske. McLaren. Yeah. Hey, the McLarens look very fast. Oh, okay, so we can't see his... okay, never mind. Okay, so right now, on track action. We have... Who is this? Grosjean? No. Marcus Armstrong. There we go. Oh, and we're hearing from Takuma Sato right now. What's Takuma saying? Is it as good as he thinks? I hope so. Oh, he's got so many Japanese sponsors. ANA. Oh, Breitling sponsors him as well. Nice. He's... How old is Takuma? Isn't he like 50 or something? Or close to 50? 1977. Yeah, wow. Tokyo, Japan. Love Japan. Any Japanese fans in here? Oh, what a spot. Entities, obviously. Japanese as well. Okay. What do we have? Marcus Armstrong, Renus VK out. Pretty... Yeah, I think they're just focusing on quali runs now, going into Fast Friday tomorrow. All right. Takuma Sato is a 2-time Indy 500 winner. The first one... Oh, wow. Was it 2014? Wow. Takuma Sato, 2020 Indy 500 winner. Insane. So he won the Indy 500, but it was in 2020, so there was no one there. That's pretty sad. Wow. Okay. Right, what are we seeing right now? Let's close the poll. We've only had 3 people. Not as much influx today as it was yesterday. Hopefully people build up. So, yeah, if you feel like you're enjoying, make sure to like and subscribe. It means the world. And right now we have Marcus Armstrong on track in that beautiful Acura. And he's obviously P3 right now. Okay, so Quali Sim. 2 more laps to go for Marcus Armstrong. High 219, so not amazing pace. Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay. So, rounding off turn 4. And here we go. He's got to go 1 more lap. Stay ahead of your tools. There's a lot that goes on. Okay, so Marcus Armstrong, Quali Sim. I'm sure there'll be a lot more Quali Sims. This is it. This is what I want to see. This is what I'm really excited for. 219s. Ugh. Not really flying, I would say, right now. Because he had blistering pace in the morning. But again, the 226.8 you see is... It's toe. That's toe. Okay, checkered flag. 220.8. Ooh. With... And then Joseph Newgarden is coming up now. Okay, Joseph Newgarden now, coming up. Let's see. See what Joseph Newgarden can do. Steering looks very stable. Using the hybrid now. Let's see what he could do. Okay. 2-time Indy 500 champion, Joseph Newgarden. Okay. All right. How many laps? 222.39. He's down as well. Maybe it's the track temperature. $222. So they don't have boosts right now. Okay. So Penske are the only team who are deploying their hybrid. Okay. Ah, okay, a lot of regenning. Very smooth. Oh, he's backed off. Okay. Fascinating. Okay, Jacob Abel now. They're just coming at it one by one. Okay. Right. Let's get another poll going, shall we? So one of the questions I was thinking is, you know, it's so tough, right? Because the question, and you'll see right now, is this, okay? I think it's a very fascinating topic. And the question is as follows. Let me just type it all out. Give me one more option. Okay. So the question is, would you rather have the fastest car or the best traffic handling at the Indy 500? That is my question for you guys. And that's something which I think we should discuss, because Joseph Newgarden last year, albeit he started from the back, but he was phenomenal, right? He nearly came through and won. So, would you rather have the fastest car on the day or the best traffic handling car at the Indy 500? So, pure speed, traffic handling, time management, or does it not matter? It's a bit of a tough one. If I were to pick, I don't know, because if we look at pure speed is so critical. If you start at the front, of course it's going to be amazing. Do you know what I mean? So, and you have so much control. But then when you think about something else in terms of traffic handling, yes. So Alex Rossi today, Rossi was going through, literally had clear air, no issues. And then as soon as he tucked in behind someone, you could see there was a lot of hand movement and the car was just going all over the place, which is very normal, by the way, because of like dirty air coming off the car in front. So the question then becomes, okay, how do you go about it? So is it handling that matters? Is it tire management? Now, a lot of times in Indy, what you want to see is the tires being, you got to be a tire whisperer. You need to have your tires at the end, right? That's the biggest thing. When you look at someone like Marcus Ericsson, he's never qualified right up there. Ooh. But whenever he's come close, he's for some reason always there or thereabouts. So whenever he's come close, it's because he has tire preservation. He's preserved tires. He's able to extract the most out of his tires and use them right at the end. So that's why tire management is an option. And the last one is it doesn't matter. Like, who cares? All right, we've got 2 votes. One says pure speed, and the other one says tire management. Interesting. Okay, we have Scotty Mack now. Here we go. Very pumped to watch this. Is he warming up right now? I think he's warming up. So Scott McLaughlin, this is the big one. Put a monster lap a couple of years ago in 2024. Okay, lap 2. Now we know. So he's at 2:22.8. Okay. Okay, here we go. Scotty Mack using his tools. The steering wheel's tilted a bit to the right. 6th gear, not entirely high on the RPMs. He's got a bit more gas, but he's not changing it. Keeping the aerodynamics as clean as possible for the car and the flow. Okay, he's regen. And now did not deploy hybrid. That's fascinating. Okay. Lap 3. Is he going to go for the weight jack? Yep, he's using the weight jack. There we go. Is he deploying? There you go. He's deploying hybrid now. Not quite. Why is the hybrid not being deployed? Okay. So now... Okay, there you go. Deployed everything. And then he's going to cross the line. White flag. Last lap. Okay. Oh. Or was he? Okay, he was already a lap done. Okay, cool. What's his speed? What is his speed now? Where did he finish? 224. Last lap speed. 224.3. Okay. So that was his average. So his average would have been... Again, we don't know. And that's the thing with practice. Okay, they're showing a simulation of Malukas following the ghost car of Scotty Mack. And there's a fair bit of distance between them. Best consecutive laps and quality run for David Malukas now. Lap 3 for David Malukas. He's done with his hybrid. Regen. No regen. Okay, that's very interesting. Whoa. Wow. Here we go. White flag. Are they just doing 3 laps? Could be. Okay, so what's Malukas' time? Do we have that? Malukas. There he is. 221.8 last lap speed. Not ideal. Interesting. Okay. Right. Do we have more answers on the poll? No, we don't. Here we go, fellas. Let's have at it. Mick Schumacher. There we are. Mick. Where's Mick right now? 32. All right, here we go. Mick Schumacher. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, they're flagged so that we can, I can just tell you and you can follow along as well. So Mick Schumacher, oh, he's backed off, has he? Can you imagine a Michael Schumacher wins it? Very unlikely. But you just never know. Alex Rossi won on debut. Marcus Armstrong's coming in. Okay. So Marcus Armstrong's come in. Mick Schumacher has come in. And now we're going to commercial. Okay. All right. Let's recalibrate once again. Okay. See what's going on Twitter, on X. See... Had to deploy the flying 5. 5? It's 4. Didn't get that. Okay. Tiger Woods. Oh my god. His calves are so... Never mind. Not gonna comment on any other thing. Sim racing, but there you go. Does not use the new CC, but instead uses custom build from MPI Innovation. So this is what their steering wheel looks like. And this is Scott Dixon's custom MPI steering wheel, as you can see. So there's quite a bit. So we can quickly walk through this, actually. This will be pretty nice to discuss. what you see over here, regen, this is your hybrid, right? So this is essentially, you'll see a hybrid meter on the right hand side when you watch the onboards. This is to do the regen of the hybrid. And then trim is like angles. So a lower trim is like has less downforce but more speed. High trim, I think, has a little bit more aerodynamics there, which means there's more downforce. Mix is your fuel. So you have 3 modes usually. You have your lean, which is where you conserve fuel, standard, which is your normal, and then rich is when you deploy the most fuel to the car, and that makes you go super fast. So for qualifying, mix will be on rich, which means you're going to be absolutely flying through. That's your drink button, reverse, and then neutral. One of them is radio, I believe. And then WJ is weight jack. And they explained it today very nicely, actually. And these two are just engine mapping. So you can just play around with the engine modes and then change the display over here if you want to like increase or decrease. They're like multiple pages that guys can actually use for it. So very fascinating to see this and see how much information the driver gets. But yeah, weight jack is a very interesting one. So essentially what it does is it's located at the back of the car, but it can diagonally affect the weight of the car. So it could add weight to the right front of the car if you need, or the front left if you need. So that depends on cornering, and that's how they do it. So it's very fascinating. So let's say you're taking turn 1 and you want to add a little bit more weight to the right hand side to take more load or whatever. You'll just go tap a couple of times here, and that'll send the feedback to the suspension kind of springy thing at the back, which will shoot it diagonally to the front right. So it's very fascinating how it all works. I'm still not great at it, but it is pretty phenomenal. So that's what happens with the steering wheel. And again, like you see all these hands and stuff, like in Formula 1, we don't have these molds, so to say. You just have a nice grip. But for the Indy 500, you have these molds because you're only turning left, right? And it is so heavy, the steering wheel. So it needs to be molded to your hands. So that's what I think it's pretty cool. And then obviously this was the original image. So this is the view you get from, again, I just get never tired of this because look at that. That's your view. That's your office. That's the world's fastest office. Okay, so now we have Joseph Newgarden back at it. Let's see. So Joseph, P21, his last lap run speed, that can't be right. 12 miles. There you are. So we're going to talk about Joseph Newgarden now. Are we seeing more? Okay, we've had a few more votes. Nice. So we've had pure speed, traffic handling, nice, and then time. Okay, so we've had a mix of all three. Yeah. See, speed, the further ahead you start, the better it is, right? So definitely I agree with you guys on that. But that traffic handling needs to be there as well. The car I think it's a mix of all three, to be fair. Pure speed is the car, traffic handling is also the car, time management, that is the driver. All right, so I think it's phenomenal to see how these guys do this. Truly amazing. So Will Buxton just asked a very good question. How much risk do you want to take right now? Okay. Joseph Newgarden coming through. We've got David Malukas' ghost car. So currently Joseph Newgarden is just behind him. Malukas looks to be a full car. Oh, he's backed off. What's going on? Like, what are they trying to do? Okay, I feel like they're trying to find the right setup. Grosjean. P7 right now. Okay, let's go to P7. There he is. Let's see what he could do. Sorry, I've got something stuck in my teeth. Kyle Collette. Okay, Grosjean's backed off as well. What is going on? They're talking about wings now. Nice. Well, that's interesting. But let's keep having at it. So we've had 4 votes. I'll give it another minute. But where are you guys tuning in from? What parts? I see a few of you online. Appreciate you guys joining for practice 3 of the Indy 500. We're seeing a lot more quali runs today, but tomorrow we are going to see Fast Friday. So that all the drivers get an extra bit of boost. So all the times you see or the speeds you see right now are going to be increased by probably 8 to 10, which is going to be insane. Whew. So we currently have Rosenquist, Stingray Rob, and Kai Collette. So folks want to run in, if race runs have been good for folks, right? Now people want to pretty much run quali sims for tomorrow. Just before Fast Friday, set up the car in a way they want. And the biggest thing is they want to run in clear air now. So that's the big thing. So when you find gaps, go for it. So Felix Rosenquist. Let's hear this. Wow. Marcus Armstrong ghost car comparison with Felix Rosenquist. And Felix Rosenquist has just fallen off. So what is he trying? Let's see. Looking smooth. Okay, weight jack, anti-roll bar stiffened up. Keeps the button pressed. Gets into turn 1 for lap 2, I think. Okay. Let's see. What I wish they could show the speeds. Just a bit annoying, isn't it? Okay. There we go. Here he comes through, Felix Rosenquist. What's he hitting? Not setting the track alive. Scotty Mac's taking a lot of pictures. Okay. So a lot of... It's been a huge fall off. I wonder why. Willpower. Power's on track. Willpower currently P21 with a 223.2. His fastest speed right now, 226. Okay, he's looking alright. Foot to the floor, pressing a button. Okay, let's see, here we go. No liftoff, which is pretty nice. That's what you want in quali. You don't want to have any liftoff if possible. 220. Ooh, okay. Looking good. No liftoff for Willpower. Seems to be a bit more dialed in. Here he goes. I think that's his last lap now. Comes through. No liftoff. He's just been foot planted, which is good news for Willpower. Upshift. Keeps his foot planted into turn 3. Great. Into turn 4. Looking good. Steering wheel smooth. Very nice. All right. Good lap. Okay, who do we have? Wilbert, what's going on, mate? How are you? Renus is building up. Yeah. Big Renus fan, aren't you? Where's VK P11? Oi. It's been a very gloomy day here, not gonna lie. All right. There we go. Renus is building up. Yeah, let's see. See how he performs. A bit more busy today, shall we say. Okay, Armstrong's gone back out. Nice. Let's see now. Cool, so there you go. Just ended that poll. We'll get more polls coming as well. For everyone who's joining in, strap up because we are 16 minutes away from happy hour. So, okay, Joseph New. Oh, wow. Already. This is looking good. Whoa. Okay, Newgarden that looks very strong for Joseph Newgarden. Let me go back, remove that. Jacob Abel as well. Jacob Abel would be a good one to follow. See how he gets along. 113 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. But now I was just going to say, for those of you joining in, practice 3 of the Indy 500. Last an hour and 15 minutes before we get into Friday, Fast Friday. And then we have Jacob Abel on track right now. And as always, if you enjoy this, you enjoy someone waffling about INDYCAR and just talking about INDYCAR, make sure to subscribe, like, and engage in the live chat. Any questions you might have, any thoughts that you might have, chuck it in the chat. And yeah, currently we have Jacob Abel. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. Never been to Kentucky. Would be pretty cool. Louisville. Is it Louisville or Louisville? They're having a debate in the commentary box. Louisville. All right, here we go. Jacob Abel. Again, no onboard, so I can't really tell how it's looking, but it doesn't look like he's lifting. And again, not gonna lie, we have had no incidents, no crashes, no incidents, which is still very interesting. Which is credit to these drivers, right? Yeah, he's looking good now. This car looks so much more dialed in compared to last year. Last year was horrific. Like, he got bumped out. The car wasn't there. It just, didn't come together really well. Today, though, and Charlie Kimball is a strategist, and Charlie Kimball obviously was a IndyCar driver. Okay, deploy, white flag. So we're seeing a proper 4-lap run. Here we go. Jacob Abel. Where is he now? Abel. P24. His last lap was a 221.6. Okay. I don't know how updated this is. But let's see. Let's have a look. Okay, he's coming through. Whoa. Comes through. Finishes. Okay. Commentators, give me a time. Give me a time. Good consistent run. Okay. No times? It's Louisville. It's not Louisville. Oh, I didn't know that. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. Connor Daly's out. Here we go. I want to see this. Where is he today? .222.4 was his earlier time. We've got Santino Ferrucci as well on track. Santino Ferrucci's in front of him now. Okay. Connor Daly and Santino Ferrucci. Is he far behind? .215.3 for Ferrucci on a warm-up lap. Both very, very consistent. Ferrucci, they're showing a split screen. Okay. So Connor Daly coming through. And Ferrucci. Oh, Ferrucci's just dropped all of a sudden. What happened? .25th and 26th right now. These two, Ferrucci and Connor Daly. Daly's hitting 226. 227. Wow. Where's he deploying the hybrid? Oh. Dropped a bit. Two to 2.578. There he is. So 2 to 2.504 for Ferrucci. 2 to 2.578 for Connor Daly. Just wrapped up. So 25th, 26th still. Okay. Where's Dennis Hauger? Dennis Hauger. There he is. P15. It's not bad. And then Kyle Collette. 225.7. And his teammate is 225.504. That's a bit shocking, isn't it? So Kyle Collette is absolutely flying. Oh, he's come in. Okay. Collette's just pulled in. All right. What else we got? Okay, commercials. Back to commercial. We love commercials in North America. All right. In love with mixed helmet. Yeah, Andretti have launched. Some pretty cool, decent looking merch. Marcus Ericsson's hockey jersey, t-shirt, hoodie. It's not too bad, is it? Not too sure if the hoodie's very clean. I rate that. I rate the hoodie. If you're just joining, we're a bit on a commercial break. Let's check it out. Shop Andretti. See. Shop the Loud Collection. Okay. $112 for it's a football jersey. And the hockey jersey. $175. Blimey, that's quite a bit, isn't it? Cool. I like what they're doing now. And these were the hats that they came up with, the branded builds stuff. Did a reel on this as well. I think it's a local American brand who they've sort of collaborated with, and pretty nice looking hats, to be fair. And I know that Scott McLaughlin and Lockdown down in Australia have done a very solid job as well. So Scott McLaughlin, Lockdown. There we go. Yeah, so these are the ones that Scott McLaughlin's done has got for his sponsors this year. Clarions, Expel, Pennzoil, Odyssey, and Sonsio. And all of them are made by Lockdown, these guys. Very, very awesome brand. I'm going to do some stuff with them very shortly, so stay tuned. Make sure to follow me on @Sachin, the F1 guy on Instagram, and @Sach, which is my nickname, the F1 guy on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere else. And yeah, there'll be some very cool stuff. A lot of giveaways. I've got a giveaway going on right now, actually, on my Instagram. If you haven't had the time to check it out, please do. It's a Ferrari Chinese Grand Prix hat. And if you win, you can choose which one you want. So yeah, it's going to be pretty fun, mate. So go on, have a look, check it out, and if you win, you can pick a Chinese Grand Prix Ferrari hat from either Hamilton or Leclerc, either or. Okay, so we've got a comment. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Matteo. What's up? Got booed in the parade laps last race. I'm a Pelot fan, but thought that was interesting. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think people are it's one of those, right, where like in Formula One, Lewis Hamilton went on his absolute run to basically win everything, right? So from 2014 to 2021 to 2020 minus 2016, obviously, for Nico Rosberg. But again, I think people just want to change, and people want to make sure that there's not just one guy who keeps winning. But at the same time, Alex Palou in a spec series, the way he's performing, unbelievable. So I completely hear you, mate, and thank you so much for joining. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting observation for sure, but we'll see. I think people are just like, oh my god, why are you why are you this good, and you should let other people win as well. But again, it's a spec series, and the best driver made the best driver win, and he has been the best driver for a while now, ever since he joined. So yeah, pretty interesting. We've got Kiffin Simpson now on track. I thought it'd be pretty easy to. There he is, P19 right now. Beautiful looking car. Really like that livery, the Sunoco livery. They've come back in after a while, and I think the only race they've won was with Penske back in the day, and that car is actually and that Sunoco car is actually in the Penske section at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. So with that, actually, I've got a good question. How many of you have been to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum? Oh, hello. All right. That's the question. Here we go. How many of you have been to the IMS museum and what did you think of it? I went there in February and just before I sorry, my throat. Just before I interviewed Marcus Erickson and James Hinchcliffe on my podcast, I just thought, go to IMS, get a feel for the place before I actually do the interview and the podcast, just that I get a good feeling of what does it feel like to be at the place, and that place is magical. In fact, I'm releasing a vlog hopefully tomorrow, if not maybe tonight, but tomorrow would be great. So tomorrow is in Friday morning, that vlog hopefully can come out. But I just thought when I went to the IMS museum, they've done such a tremendous job. Like, we need to see something like that for Formula One. Do you know what I mean? Like, Formula One's British. At Silverstone, they have a museum. It is pretty cool. But I think there needs to be one for, like, a little bit more, not commercialized. I don't know if that's the right word, but it needs to be more out there. Like a huge spectacle kind of thing. Okay, we got Marcus Armstrong discussing qualifying right now. Getting to grips with the qualifying setup right now. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So Marcus Armstrong, who's currently P3 in the times, has just mentioned that he doesn't know. Wait. Wow. Oh, sorry. I woke up quite early today, and it's just been a long day. Okay, so it's an hour to go, which means it is. Don't have a beverage, but it's happy hour. It's 5 p.m., guys. Let's get at it. Nice. Very nice. There we go. Townsend Belt's going to crack open a can now. Pretty sure. I thought it'd be pretty funny if he actually does it again. There he is. He's cracked open the can. Oh, do I have a drink? Any drink, any type, like a Coke or whatever. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. So we got a couple of cars on track right now. We've got Kyle Collette behind Connor Daly. There you go. Okay. Matteo. Indy Museum is a killer place. Could be there for hours. Another cool place close to Indy is the Dallara Indy Experience Hub. Yeah. So when I went there, the museum was fantastic. Like, it was... I'm putting the vlog out, as I said, tomorrow. It's definitely coming out. I've done all the editing, the cutting, and, it's... Actually, do you guys want to see a bit of a glimpse of it? Go on then. Let me see if I could... Oh, maybe I can't show. Am I not able to show you? No. Oh, that's sick. Maybe you can hear a bit. I'm interviewing one of them. Oh, they're absolute beauty. Yeah, there you go. So there's a bit of sound that you could hear, but yeah, I'm basically putting that out. But as you said, another cool place is the Delara Indy Experience Hub. Yes, so that area I didn't know, but it's called Speedway, and Delara, where uh, these tubs are produced, or the chassis is produced, it's literally produced in Indianapolis. So I would say it's like a 20-minute walk from the circuit, where you can just go, and it's so lovely, that area. And the sim experience, yeah, I did the simulator over there, which is pretty fun. There's so much on that street. You have AJ Foyt's factory there as well. AJ Foyt's based over there. Andretti and stuff are a little bit outside the city. They're in a place called Zionsville. I might be butchering this name, but that's where they are based. Or Brown. What was it? Brown? I don't know. But Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan's new facilities there as well. And yeah, it's pretty phenomenal how all of them are based over there. So pretty cool. Very, very cool to go there. But the museum, I think Fox Sports and stuff they're literally just hammering on about the museum. And I truly believe it is one of the best things I've ever seen in terms of a museum. Especially, most museums are historical. Great. This one is historical, but they're interactive and it's motorsports. So you really can't get any more. Do you know what I mean? So beautiful, stunning. If you ever go, or if you're in Indianapolis right now for the 500 or going for the 500, make sure to check it out. It is absolutely spectacular. I think, and the thing is, when I put out my vlog, you'll see a lot of the cars in there. They keep chopping and changing the cars, and I only even went in February, so it's funny because it's going to be already there are different cars over there. You have Alex Palou's 2025 Indy 500 car, which obviously wasn't there when I went there. When I went there was Marcus Ericsson's 2022 Indy 500 car. I don't know if that's there still. The red and white Husky chocolate Chip Ganassi Racing, the number 8 car, which was, I think, pretty awesome. So yeah, like, it's crazy, right? When you think of Ganassi, they've got Dixon, who won in 2008, Palou in 2025, and when Marcus was there, he obviously won in 2022. So they have a lot of Indy 500 winning drivers. And Kiffin Simpson again, not quite there. Where's Palou today? That's a good point. Palou's 29th. We got Scott Dixon now. Sir Scott Dixon, sorry, my bad. And Dixon is sitting... Green flag, okay. Where is he? Dixon. P9, number 9. Okay, let's see. Scott Dixon's laps now. Okay. It's funny how much driving they have to do to prep for one race where they go in ovals, right? But there's so much more to it. 222.1. What was this fastest today? 222.1. Okay, 222.1. There we are. Okay, let's see now. This would not have him in the top 10. Okay, he's coming up to finish lap 2. Where has he got now? $222.1 again. No, 222.4. Okay, here we go. So 222 for, so this is no toe, right? So that's the difference. Pardo Ward and stuff set this with a tow, like in a draft of another car. 222.3. Here he comes. Okay, 220. So he's picked up the pace. So laps run. Who's done the most? Grosjean's done 65, which seems to be on the higher side. Hauger 64. So the Dale Coyne guys have really got to it today. So with the boost tomorrow, that's going to be very interesting, right? All these engines that are there, the two manufacturers, Honda and Chevy, with the boost, this order might look very different. Oh, what's he done? $223. Look at that. What? Interesting. Alex Palou. There he is. P29. 222 right now. 0.2. 221.5. Dixon just went to 223. 222.9 just jumped up. So he's going to jump up as well. $222.9 for Alex Palou. That's his best today. Now what's he going to do? No toe. Alex Palou coming through. Looking good. Looking good. 222.5. Okay, so he's dropped off just a touch. Interesting. So he's gone down. So a bit of a drop off. 0.4. Okay, he's just pitted now. Pulled off. 222.9 lap 1, 222.5, and then pulled into the pits. Why would you do that? All right. Barry Wanzer. Right, I'm just going to take a quick swig of water. What happened there? Like, he looked pretty balanced. Why'd they call him in? Okay, Kiffin Simpson. All the three Ganassis are going out, in and out, in and out now. So Kiffin, P19, 223.7, and then 219.5. Let's keep an eye out for Kiffin now. 222.4. Already half a mile. Again, it's not second, is it? Oh my god, I keep butchering that. Lap 1 was 222.4. Half a mile off Scott Dixon. Okay. Oh, come on, Fox. Don't do me like that. It's one of the commercials. Car, bro. Okay, we got Kiffin Simpson. He's going at it. He's going at it. Here we go. 222.4. Is he slatted? Looks like it. He's got 2 to go now. Okay. 222.4. Noto speeds. Here we go. Takuma Sato, Joseph Newgarden. No, Sato, McLaughlin, Malukas, VK. There you go. Wilbert. VK. Newgarden, Kirkwood, Pardo, Connor Daly, Willpower, Alex Palou. Interesting. 223.8. Add maybe 10 more miles to it for boost. 8 to 10 miles. So you're looking at roughly 231, 233. Close to 234. Carl Kirkwood. So the Andretti's and stuff. Okay. So they're all there or thereabouts. Some guys keep coming up every now and then. You have the Penske boys. You have the Ganassi guys. McLaren keep popping up over there. Mainly with Pardo Ward. Haven't seen much with any of the other three drivers. Which is interesting. And then you have the Andretti guys. Will Power, Carl Kirkwood, Marcus Ericsson was there, thereabouts as well. Renus VK 223.0. Nice. Three Hondas in there. But you're not seeing guys like the Ferrucci's, the Ferrucci's, the Stingray Robs, all those guys, nothing from it. So Alex Palou going again. Here we go. Seems like a warm-up lap. Got 45 minutes to go. Okay, we have Alex Palou driver cam. This is going to be cool. This is going to be very cool. Here we go. He's got a very different steering wheel to Scott Dixon, the one I showed you. Different brand completely. Yeah, they're checking something and now he's going to come back into the pits. Interesting. Crazy. Absolutely wild. $229. Oh. Crazy. Okay. Right, I have a question for you guys now. Another question. Let's got Connor Daly back out. Oh, where is it? There you are. Let's go here. Let's go here. So my question is, what is most important for winning the Indianapolis 500? Is it starting position? Is it pit strategy, do you think? Is it staying out of trouble? Or is it having the fastest car? That is my question for you guys. And there we go. What's most important for winning the Indy 500? starting position, pitch strategy, staying out of trouble, or having the fastest car? It's a difficult question, this one, actually, because very well could be. Oh, we've got Santino Ferrucci coming up for. Santino Ferrucci coming up in the. Gonna come and commentate. That's gonna be fun. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He's pretty short. Wow. Okay. Ferrucci is an Italian name, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we've got a vote. Fastest car. Okay. That's very cool. I think we have a... Let's see. Oh, we've got another one. Staying out of trouble. Fair point. Fair point. Very fair point with that. No, you got to have the fastest car, right? In order to win it for sure. But I think staying out of trouble is also a good shout because it's so... Okay, these commercials are so boring. Sorry. Staying out of trouble is so important because you got to make it to the end. You got to make it to the end somehow. So if you stay out of trouble, then that's great. Okay, so we are back online. We've got Santino Ferrucci on commentary with everyone else, like Hinchcliffe, Tanzer Bell, and Will Buxton. He loves setting up the car in Indy. Interesting. Santino Ferrucci. Sounds like a WWE wrestling name, isn't it? He's got great finishes. Santino Ferrucci. At the Indy 500. Win it. So, best average finish in the first 7 starts. Ted Horn 5.1, Santino Ferrucci 6.1, Castroneves 7.1, Al Unser 7.6, Frank Heady 7.9. Full quali mode on. Okay, this is cool. Eight to 10 miles more tomorrow. Oh. So 200 miles in itself is ridiculous. He dreads it. It's wild. 225. And then when you hit it to 235, it's a different beast, is what Ferrucci's saying. It feels like a 40-mile-an-hour difference. Everything changes. Huh. Oh my god, Deloitte is the onboard sponsor for Christian Lundgaard. Hey, Scotty Mac. Oh no, that's Polo. Dang it. Would have loved to have seen Scotty Mac. Is he going to come out? 37 minutes to go. I'd imagine so. Hopefully, at least. Okay, Fast Friday coming up tomorrow. Oh, we've got onboard cam with Alex Palou. Oh, that's a quali sim. That is definitely a quali sim. Let's see. So 220.8. Let's see. Oh, you're flying. Ooh, that is fast. Just from the onboard, you could just imagine your head just being planted back and trying to make sure that you're just concentrated. Okay. Wait, what? What happened here? Why no, not times, mate. 220. There you go. 222.3. That's a little bit off compared to Scott Dixon when we saw him run, his teammate, Palou's teammate. $222.3. Keep an eye out. He's coming through. 222.1. Consistent, but not quite there. Keeps him in P23 still. But obviously his best lap in the tow was 222.9. Having a bit of a draft as well. So not ideal. Not ideal for Palou. But again, you're just playing around. And tomorrow's going to be a big change as well. They get the boost and it's just 8 to 10 miles quicker. That's going to be pretty crazy. Okay, Ferrucci's saying that the AJ Foyt guys are missing around a mile in comparison to the Penske's. So AJ Foyt and Penske have... The Penske boys are deploying the regen in a very different way in comparison to what Ferrucci's doing. Ferrucci does it by himself. Palou's looking good, he says. Pardo looked really racy, he says. Dixon's looking good, he says. Okay, Dixon, Palou, Pardo. Caio Colette, he says. Ferrucci says that and his teammates looking good. Rosenquist, McLaughlin. There is no slouches, he says. Okay. Interesting. Right, 33 minutes to go. That's good advice. Sometimes you're supposed to win the races that no. Sometimes you're supposed to not win the races that you think you should, and sometimes you wait. I've just butchered this completely. Sometimes you lose the races you think you'll win, and sometimes you'll win the races you think you'll lose. In a nutshell. AJ Foyt. Interesting. What does this race mean to Santino? He would trade every statistic that he has just to win this one race. He's finished in every position apart from 9th, 2nd, and 1st. That's insane. He'd be a good contender for Sunday next week. He started drinking a beer. That's so funny. That is so funny. All right, back to track. I kind of went quiet for a bit over there. I was just hearing the commentary, and Santino Ferrucci was in the commentary, so they were just discussing, different tricks that they're using, who he thinks are, at the forefront of the pack right now. He mentioned Pato Ward. He mentioned Scott Dixon, Alex Palou, and the Penske boys. So those were the ones he mentioned specifically. We have Ryan Hunter-Reay out on track right now, the only driver out on track, and he is currently at fastest time of a 2:24.6. And we have Jacob Abel coming for a pit stop practice. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. All right, so Ryan Hunter-Reay currently outside in that beautiful purple McLaren. That's going to be his race livery for next week, Sunday. And okay, so now we're going to see hopefully what. Okay, so a couple of votes. A bit quiet, you guys, today, aren't you? I think yesterday and the day before there was a lot of you here. I don't know, maybe it's because it's Thursday. Thursdays tend to be a little more quiet. There he goes. Ryan Hunter-Reay coming through. What's his speed? Let's see. Let's track his speeds now. So 220.0. Let's keep an eye out on those numbers. Then we've got Christian Lundgaard as well, his teammate on the opposite side of the track. Both are lapping. Okay. So Hunter-Reay did at 220.7. Christian Lundgaard is probably further down than he would have liked. I don't know, like Lundgaard's never been a massive oval expert, finesser, so to say. Okay. Ryan Hunter-Reay. Oh, why is he gone off? Okay. Oh, is he coming into the pits? Okay. There you go. Okay. Lundgaard, 214.5. 222.1. Interesting. We've got Jacob Abel now having a chat. Louisville. That's what it's called. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. 26th right now, 222.6, 58 laps run for Jacob Abel. You can see him on P26 right now. Not too bad. Oh, they've got American flag helmets. That's interesting. Again, it's a one-off entry. Changes, tools, same stuff. Pretty standard stuff. Nothing. We haven't seen much of Catherine Legg today, actually, have we? I just saw her once. How many laps has she done? Catherine Legg, 45. Okay. Oh, he's getting a sponsor. Jacob Abel's getting a sponsor for tomorrow. Nice. So it's not going to be a pure white car. It's going to be a little bit... So that's cool. So right now they just have Abel Construction or whatever. But this... Right now, it's just white. This doesn't exist on the car. So it's just white on the sides. But he says tomorrow they're going to have a sponsor, hopefully. Nice. Ryan Hunter-Ray. Okay, so who do we have on track? Christian Lundgaard, Ed Carpenter, in his own Ed Carpenter racing car. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Can you imagine a Ferrari driving a Ferrari? Or a Mercedes driving a Mercedes? Or would have been cool, Renault. A Renault driving a Renault. McLaren, as he used to drive his own McLaren, Bruce McLaren, right? So that is so cool. Just love the idea of it. So Ed Carpenter driving his own ECR car. I think ECR's rebranding has been phenomenal. One to really, really, really study. They've done such a good job with the 3 cars that they have. And like the logo and stuff. Like the older, what was it? Ed Carpenter Racing. We just have a look at the images. Like that used to be them over there. Come on, you've gone from that to this? Whew. Beautiful. And their cars used to look like the Bitnile Chevy cars and stuff. And now you've got this beautiful pop-off color over here. And it just looks so nice. Like, I know you can't see it properly, but I think it's some of the best looking cars on the grid right now with that beautiful Splendor. And yeah, but before that, it was just bland. Didn't really enjoy it. But yeah, awesome job from the rebranding. Phenomenal. Okay, so we have Ed Carpenter. Speak of the devil. They are actually showing him live now. Okay, let's see. And then we have Alex Palou again. Okay, I would love to see a bit of Ed Carpenter, but Alex Palou, half an hour to go. It'd be nice to see... Okay, let's see. Let's see what Alex Palou's got now. Very smooth, Alex Palou. We could see 236 miles an hour tomorrow. Oh my god. That's close to 380 kilometers an hour. He's... Okay, here we go. Alex Palou. So, keep an eye out on that number. 221.4. Alex Palou, so smooth. Here we go. We're 221.4. Okay. Into turn 3. Ooh, it's gone up. There we go. 222.8. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Okay. $222.8. Okay, Pillow coming up again. There you go, 222.7. So 0.8, 0.7. He's looking a lot better now. A lot better. 222.7. Yeah, why is it not? Where's the Noto? Okay, so let's see. Pillow coming up. Turn 3 and into turn 4. 222.5. Okay, so 875. Okay. Backed off. Okay, so 2. Interesting. 875. Okay, so if I look at NTR, what's the legend saying? No toe rank, no toe best speed. So no toe rank. Here we go. That's the one. So Takuma Sato is. Oh, you guys can't see it over here. Oh, so we can see the no toe rank, which is where Alex Palou would be. It says 10th. Okay. Marcus Ericsson 16th. Hauger 26th. Hauger's right at the back. Should have been 6th, this one. Not sure. Still a mile an hour. Takuma Sato with a no-toe. Fastest speed. It's looking alright. And Takuma Sato went at 223.8. Excuse me. So that's kind of where it is. We're into the last 20 minutes of the day. Yeah, I've pretty much been watching it the entire day. I've just been working on. Sorry. Oh, here we go. A few other things. Should probably get a standing desk at some point. But no, looking very good for Alex Palou. Decently, again, that's the thing. Over here, it's all about building slowly and steadily, right? Some drivers that I haven't really seen today. Quite a few, actually. We've seen a decent amount of... Yeah, I haven't seen much of Award since we started streaming. Not a lot of Castro Neves. Rossi we did for a bit. Rosenquist Armstrong we did. Rob we did. Colette, yes. Grosjean a little bit. Dixon, yes. ECR, yep. VK, no. McLaughlin, yes. Hunter A, yes. Kirkwood, a little bit. Hauger, we didn't. Ericsson, I didn't. Sato didn't. Siegel, no. Simpson, yes. Malukas, did we see Malukas? Not quite. I saw him in the early afternoon session. Will Power, we did. Newgarden, we did. Palou, we did. Catherine Legg, not quite. Daly, yes. Abel, yes. Ferrucci, yes. Harvey, no. Foster, no. Lungard, yes. Rahal, no. Schumacher, yes. Rasmussen, yes. So, been very, very interesting just in terms of, like, I don't know, maybe it's just people are counting that just the time now, or folks have just pretty much finished what they needed to get done for tomorrow, essentially. And because tomorrow's, the thing is, and here's the thing, right, when you add boost, you get an extra 8 to 10 miles per hour, which is, doesn't sound a lot, but for Santino Ferrucci was just saying in the commentary box that when you add that bit of extra mileage or speed, it becomes very difficult. Like, you feel like the car is on the fence, on the edge completely. And speak of the devil, Pardo Ward. We've got Pardo Ward now. There we go. 222.2. All right, let's see. So 227.3, that was with tow. Let's keep an eye out on him. He's currently in the no tow rank. He's P7. So let's see. I think he's just doing lap 1. Wants to keep it super smooth. And we've got Alex Palou as well. Okay. Okay, so Pardo Ward is just starting his lap now. Okay, so it's split screen, Pardo Ward on top, Alex Palou at the bottom. Okay, so we need 2 guys over here. Let's track. $222.5. Okay. White flag for Pato. There he comes. Turn 1 into turn 2. Oh, so much movement in Pardo Ward's hands when he takes a turn. 222.5. That looks pretty fast. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. He's going to short shift. No, he's not. He's going to deploy hybrid. Yes, he is. He's going to wrap it up. 222.9. Whoa. Nice. Nice. Very good. Very nice. 222.9. Still keeps him P7 in the no-tow ranking, which is... It's alright. No issues. But I think the car is set up beautifully for tomorrow. But just looks on the edge. And we've got Nolan Siegel now, who's P18. So down there. So 222.9. And then we have 221.3. Okay. Okay, let's see this now. So Siegel is using Pato's 221.5. Interesting. So Nolan Siegel put on Pato Ward's setup on his car, and it's a very loose setup. Like there's a lot of driver control that's required, but makes Pato fly. But there's a lot of wheel control. Oh, he's keeping it. Yeah, a lot of movement. Weight jacker, okay. And here he goes into turn 3. And into turn 4. And we've got Christian Lundgaard as teammate. Okay, 221.5. Lundgaard. This is his proper fly now. Let's see. So, keep an eye on this number. 215.5. That was his warm-up speed, I would imagine. Now he's going to come. So, Ward, Siegel. Okay, here we go. Christian Lundgaard. No one's won the Indy 500 in a number 7 car since 1949. Oh, it looks definitely a lot smoother. Definitely. So 221.7. So, and Siegel put a 221.6. That's lap 1. Not good enough is what they're saying. Okay, so let's keep an eye out for that highlighted number. Right. Oh, here we go. Halfway through, 221.8. It's going up. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Can he wrap it up? 11 minutes to go. White flag, so last lap. No, I'm not going to say it right now. I'm not going to let him finish it, but 222.4. Bit of a tiny moment, very small moment for Lundgaard. Nothing too major though. 222.4. Keep an eye. Let's see where that was his best lap. 222.3. Okay. So not too bad. So that would put him in no tow. That would put him P14. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. 222.3. Nice. Okay. Catherine Legg still the slowest car on track. I think she'll just qualify 33rd. It's more about Sunday next week for her. Oh, we've got Jack Harvey. He's done for the day. What happened with fuel collector issue? And then there was a fluid leak for Jack Harvey. Oh. Unlikely. Not ideal. 8 starts for Jack Harvey. Best finish 9th in 2020. Not ideal for Jack Harvey. Couple of issues. It's very wind sensitive. That's interesting to know. It's from Bassingham in England. Nice. Huh, interesting. Oh, that was pretty funny. Okay, so 7 minutes to go for today. Right, we are almost there. Almost there. So let's go. Let's check some Twitter. Let's see some footage. Nighttime rain laps at Nürburgring. Oh yeah, the Nürburgring's happening right now, isn't it? Do 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 do. Oh, look at those speeds. Woo. Oh my god. And that's the beauty of it. Takuma Sato. Oh wow. Even the shoes. Nice, mate. Obviously he works with Puma. Oh, those are beautiful speed cats. Okay, so that is Mr. Shank himself. What else we got? What else we got that is entertaining? Max Verstappen, Marshall protecting Max from people being hit. Nice. Okay. The 143rd Cadillac cart is 10 times more expensive than the rest. Wait, what? Oh, it's okay. Different story. Never mind. Nothing too wild. Yeah, this is the one they were talking about. This innovation over here. Flat and fast. So they're the flats and fastest being used on the front wing. But yeah, very cool to see some more innovation in the spec series. That is the car I was telling you about. It just looks beautiful. We've got 5 minutes to go now. And then, yeah. Nothing new, shall we say. Oh, they have come up with it. Oh, nice. Ed Carpenter. Oh, is that going to be the box for this year? From IXO. Eee. Don't know if I like that box. INDYCAR news. Let's follow. So, Stingray Rob Cars. So, Stingray gets a 118th. How? Who else is getting it? Washington. Okay, so you have the Pardo Ward, Nolan Siegel, Christian Lundgaard. You have those. You have the ECRs, which obviously do. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like this branding. What have they done? Oh, that just looks awful. Ugh. No. Willpower. What about, like, some of the other guys? No way. Oh, those look horrific. I'm so sorry. The 164th. What have they done? That is a very cool livery. Don't know when that'll come out. Annual council meeting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, not a. Yeah, no, not a fan of IXO. I don't know what they've done. Okay, so Polo, 3 minutes to go now. Nothing too much happening on track. Polo's just pulled in. This is a very beautiful car, though. There we go. Ryan, is that Ryan Hunter? Or is that Nolan Siegel? Nolan Siegel's on track. The only car on track right now. So, there we have it. We're pretty much there. Just under 3 minutes to go. How are you guys holding up? You guys doing all right? It's been a long day. But I'm so pumped for tomorrow. Fast Friday. The thought of seeing these guys going at 230, like 5-6 miles an hour, maybe touching 240 miles, it's ridiculous. And then Saturday, obviously, it gets better with qualifying. And then, obviously, Sunday qualifying as well. You want to be in the top 15 on Saturday to make sure you can get to Sunday. So yeah, that's the thing. The bumping thing they've done this year is pretty much like for the first, well, you want to be in the top 15 at the end of Saturday so that you can get to Sunday and you're in the top 15, right? So that's kind of where you want to be. Okay, Palou is out. 1 minute, well, a minute and a half to go. And Alex Palou is out. What's he doing? I think he's just going to do like a couple of... It's not super fast. He's just going around. Probably just gathering data. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to see a lot of fast laps. We're probably... They might be hitting... They might be hitting 240 miles tomorrow, possibly. But 235, 236 for sure. So do tune in tomorrow. Again, we'll be going live at 4 p.m. tomorrow, which is going to be fascinating and going to be lovely. So I appreciate each and every one of you. We've got 30 seconds to go. Alex Palou's on track. He's the only one out there right now, and he's just doing a couple of laps. Yeah. Interesting that they have it's so late during the day. Still going at it. 221.7. Currently, no-toe ranking is P4 for Alex Palou. But again, it's so late in the day. Just wrapping up. Alex Palou. Defending 4-time champion Alex Palou comes through. Checkered flag. And he goes a 222.6. Good lap. Good run. What a day we've had today, eh? So thankful for the guys who've stuck around. If you could just do me a favor, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate you. We've had a decent amount, so we can see today. Pato Ward, Castronet. Oh, Joseph Newgarden's running already. He's getting, yeah, he's on a bit of a run. Okay, Pato Ward, Castroneves, Armstrong, Rosenquist, Rossi, Stingray, Rob, Collette, Grosjean, Dixon, Carpenter make your top 10. Which is absolutely fascinating. And then, yeah, further down, we had a few race runs, a few quali runs, more quali than race. If we look at the no-toe ranking, we have Takuma Sato, who's leading the pack, which is very, very cool to see. And then we have Scott McLaughlin, number 2 over there for no-toe rank. Number 3 is David Malukas. Number 4 is Alex Palou. And number 5 is Renus VK. So there you have it. That's what's happened today. Nothing crazy. Pretty accident-free as well. And yeah, things are looking pretty good for tomorrow. Please make sure to join in tomorrow because tomorrow is Fast Friday. We're going to see cars at their fastest. And yeah, I'm probably going to call it a day because, yeah, just going to need to finish editing the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum vlog, which will come out tomorrow as well. And yeah, just going to grab dinner and stuff and go for a walk probably, which would be nice. So appreciate each and every one of you. Tomorrow again at 4 p.m. Eastern for the last 2 hours of Fast Friday Practice 4 before Saturday where we head to quali. So it's going to be a crazy long day on Saturday, but tomorrow's going to be super exciting. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, lots of love and